Hello, ladies. Me, one lady, two ladies. Oh, we got two ladies. Woohoo! Anyway, last Friday, Diana was here showing all of her cute stuff that um I was showing all the stuff she had sent me, and then vice versa. So we said we'd hook up again on Friday, a week later. And so she'll be joining us in a few minutes. I figured I would just go on now so that people can start coming in. She'll be here. I just sent her the link, so she'll be here anytime, um, in any time. It's been a long day. It's been a long day, you guys. Uh, I'll give you the good news and the bad news. You know how that goes. The good news is this morning Mr. Bunny was around over there underneath his little spot that he has called his own. And then the bad news was I got an email saying that there was going to be a delay on my printer. As you remember, it was supposed to be here today. Now they tell me it won't be here till Thursday. Needless to say, you know how that makes, whoa, hello, I think I need to put that down. You know how that makes me feel. So, yeah. So I had like a few minutes there of another anxiety attack. Like, oh my gosh. And then I just let it go. I said, nothing I can do about it. It's bought, it's paid for. I can't find anything anywhere else. So, why worry about it? So, just let you guys know, I'm not going to be printing today over the weekend like I thought I was going to be. So, we're just going to have to all wait together. And, anyway, that's the scoop on that. What else been going on? It was very, very hot and humid today. Oh, look at that little bunny there that Desert Nana put on. How cute is that? Yeah, he is pretty cute. And he is like pretty tiny. He still looks like, if you were to see me go, oh, he's a baby bunny. Well, he's not no baby. He's been around for like what, 2-3 months already. So he's full grown. And then we saw another one out in the main yard. I told my husband, that's not Mr. Bunny. Because that guy, his ears are about as big as the whole body of Mr. Bunny. So we've got several. Hey, Vicky. Mr. Vicky. Yeah, so he's around and he's having a good time. Let me check. Hold on. Let's say hi, Darla. Let me double check that I sent that thing that said I sent the link to me and links. Oh no, I did. I sent it to her. So when she pops in, I'll just have her join us. Anyway, so that's the scoop on that. What else has been going on? Not too much. I've just been totally stressed out about that, off and on. And so that should be taken care of by next week. So other than that, not much has been going on. Oh, I've been working on I don't know if you guys saw this. This was a lot of fun. I think I had mentioned to you guys that I was trying to figure out how to do the old tintypes, well, my version of it. And excuse me. And so here is, I don't know if you can see that too well. There's one version of mine. Of course, I had to test it out with a little Asian motif. And so they were just sitting there. I made several at one time. And I thought, well, what the heck am I going to do with those now? So I decided to get some of, some of the cloth, the fabric beads that we'd made way back when. And so that's what I used on it. And then just put a couple of silver beads that I had. And then these were some of those things that I got from, I forget which tribe these came from, but I think these were from Pakistan. So I just hung those from these little turquoise looking things. And there you go. And then I had some chain from something else. I don't remember what that was from. And that's what I did with the tintype. I think it came out kind of cute. I was really happy with it. I'll show you the other ones that I made. I haven't done anything with them yet, but I actually managed to put them away. I actually put some stuff away. I was just getting like too much stuff. It was everywhere. So I thought, okay, shut up, Rosemary. Just put some things away. Instead of complaining, do something about it. And I made these also. I think she came out kind of cool. That transfer that I did on there kind of messed up. There's a big old hole. But hey, these old tintypes, they've got some stuff that's all rubbed off. So there you go. Same lady, different pose. Oops. So they could be like on book covers and stuff like that. I could make them bigger. I was just starting off with smaller ones, so I wouldn't be using, my supplies on something that maybe didn't work. So, but those were fun to do. It was a little frustrating to get to this point, but once I got to this point, I go, okay, I think this is kind of cool. I like that. Is this your own? No, this isn't. Although you can do it. I'm sure you could do it with this is a little thicker than that, but I'm sure you could do it with the aluminum very, very easily with that. But this is yeah, it's a little bit thicker. I forget what the gauge of this is. I did it with flashing, roof flashing. That's what this is. So I got myself a roll of it, like at Home Depot. And I also got some copper flashing. I think I mentioned that a while back. But I don't, that costs a lot more than this does. So I wanted to practice on this and make sure what worked and what didn't work before I move on to the copper, because those other ones I showed you that didn't work, those were on the copper because I didn't have any of this. So I go, nope, I'm not wasting any more of my copper, and I'm just going to use this metal. So that's where I'm at with that. And then I was looking through the stuff that I'm going to be using that Diana had sent me, and I came across, some of the tags that she had sent. And so I thought maybe what I wanted to do was, I never play with my distress oxide. I don't know why, I just never do. So I thought maybe I would do some of these tags and other little things that I have with these on the jelly plate and see how I could transform those and get those kind of, looking kind of grungy. So that's sort of where, where I'm at right now. And I thought that's what I would do with this stuff tonight. But other than that, I think that's all that I have to share. That's new. I'm looking around. I'm scoping the room. You know me, I'll discover, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But I think that's it. But I am enjoying making these. I thought if I made some little, maybe a quarter of this size, they would make some pretty cool earrings. And kind of make the same motif, but a fourth of the size. Well, I like big earrings, so that wouldn't be too big. Let me see, what size would that be? But I like big stuff. This right now is 1 3/4. So what's half of 1 3/4? I have no idea, but let's just say it'd be a little over 3/4, right? Yeah, this is 1 3/4. I don't know. I get things too confused. Don't ask me. Don't ask me to math, you guys. But oh, let me see. I'm just getting a message from Diana. She wants to use her son's phone. All right. Well, okay, let me write her and tell her she's got the link. She can go in anytime. All right. Yeah, because when she came in last week, it was a little fuzzy. Remember? It was a little sporadic there. But anyway, so what does that come to, ladies? You guys that know math. Half of 1 3/4. So half of 1 3/4 by 2. So it'd be 1 by whatever. That's a nice size. I think that would work. So anyway, she's not here. It's okay. I already started on hers. Maybe she won't watch the replay. Maybe she's not watching now. I'll show you the cover. Do you guys remember she sent me this thing, right? Or that's one of the things she sent with all this pile. So, well, she's probably going to want to see it anyway. But this is what I'm making so far. Look. So that was the craft, what is it called? Craft? I don't know why I have a mental block about the name of that stuff. Anyway, so I embossed that and then put some ink on there. And then that was that tree bark she sent me. And then this is that fake leather. And I think it's going to look kind of cool. She's kind of the earthy type. So, and then I ran it through my embosser. And there you go. Cool. I think she'll like it. I do. She should be here any second. She should be here any second. I guess I could just start distressing, right? Using my inks. I could just start doing that. Because, like I said, I've never played with them. And, I think it's time. I think it's time. And I forgot how to use them. You just put it down and squirt a little water on it, and then it kind of does its thing, right? I'm hoping. I don't even remember. Uh-oh. I think she just messaged me. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Could I send it to his phone? I don't think so. I don't know how to send it to his phone. I'm not able to copy and paste it and send it to his phone. No. All you got to do is, I'm sorry, I'm talking to her, talking to you. No, all you have to do is open your Facebook page on his phone. Right? Does that make sense, you guys? I think so, right? Because I'm on my computer. I don't know how to send a link to somebody's phone on my computer. I'm not that savvy with this stuff, you guys. I'm not saying it can't be done. It's just I don't have a clue how you do it. I'm just being honest with you guys. Half this stuff I don't get. So I just do it the easy way, you know. So let's see. Let's get this going. And I guess, yeah. Okay, so like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. And then I don't know. Do I put water on that, or do I put this on and then I squirt the water on this? I need you guys' help. Maybe the water later, because that's what does that little oxidation. Let's just do that later and see what happens. Oh, cool. That's already cool already right there. And then I guess we squirt it, right, with the water afterwards. I mean, that's what makes sense, but that doesn't mean that's the way it's supposed to be done. Hey, Debbie. Oh, Debbie knows all the ins and outs of all this stuff. There's just too much stuff out there to figure out. And then what's really cool and confusing all at the same time is that, you know, you got 4 or 5 different mixed media artists, and they'll all tell you something different. And knowing my memory, I don't remember the full explanation of any of them. So I just take like pieces, parts from each, and then it really is a mess. Because then I'm not doing anybody's technique. And then I wonder why it doesn't work, or it doesn't look like theirs. It's like, okay, dummy, you didn't exactly follow instructions. Hey, howdy doody, people. All right, so we got that. I might need a little, I know, now do the spray. And my little sprayer, like, kind of either got clogged or died or something. So now what do I do? So do I wet this? Do I wet that? I have no idea. Let's just add another color, because you know it's all about adding the colors. Let me just put a little tiny bit more on there so I can have a little bit of the same color. Whoa, hello. I didn't smush that very well, did I? That's okay. Now it looks like a capital I. Oh, there she is. Hold on, guys. Let me add her. Yay! Add to stream. Yay!
Hi, guys. Can you hear me good?
I hear you, but it's kind of low, but that might be me. Hold on. That's right. I've got my my speaker volume down, I think. I think you're good. Is she good, guys?
I can hear you better than I did last time.
and I see you better than I did last time.
Yeah, it was the phone. It's my phone is old.
So is mine. Oh, mine is so decrepit. It's unbelievable.
Me and my boy.
I can't even do, well, my phone will do video, but the plan I have doesn't even allow for video. So that's how old and decrepit my plan and my phone
Now,
and
question:
everything is.
What were we supposed to work on it together or
No,
have
no,
it?
no. And just so you know, you're on live, okay?
Okay, mine's already.
No, I just don't like to sit here doing nothing. That's just my personality. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to play around with the jelly plate and the little tags that you included, just to
Awesome.
just to play around with something.
You want to see what I did?
Oh, definitely.
First,
Oh, and for those of you that weren't here last week, this is Diana, and she is from California, and we decided to switch, not switch. What's the word?
trade kind
Exchange a little bag of goodies with each other, and then we're going to make something with those goodies and then send back to the sendee, the sender. Anyway, you know what I mean. So this is a follow-up. We were on last Friday, and we thought, well, let's get back together next Friday and give kind of an update of what we have accomplished. So the floor is yours, my dear.
So I try to be, but, I try to go outside of the box. That is,
Oh dear, I knew you would. I'm so excited.
it's kind of the slogan of my channel. Look into the box, only to create outside of it.
I love that.
Yeah, because a lot of people like say, "Oh, I'm in the box" or whatever. But since I'm crates of creativity and crates are boxes, I figure that look into your box only to be different.
Yep.
Only to be different. But anyways, having said that, let me this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me close it.
You know she's going to show me up completely. You know that, guys.
Oh
That's
gosh.
why I picked her.
Okay, so this is
Oh
my
my
book.
God.
It's Jar Junking Journal.
It's a what? A jar. Oh, I've got a book that has a picture almost like that.
Look,
It's a
and
journal in a jar. It's so cute. Look.
yeah, it's like Jar Junking junk journal. So that's the feather you sent me, and it's called, and then the flower I cut it up. I cut up that wood,
Yeah.
and that's the lid.
Oh, wow.
And you sent me a little scrap of fabric, and I put
Yeah.
that there.
Yep.
And then this is how you pull it up. I don't know you can see it on the Frida.
Yes.
Those pieces of fabric you sent me, I grabbed little strips and I turned them into flowers all around here. And then I attached half of the head because she was too long to the other half of the head.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting so excited.
And then here's more. Remember how, because last video I couldn't hear you. You said that there's a paper I sent you that
Yes.
felt thick. Okay,
Yes.
that's double dipping paper. It feels
Okay.
thicker because I crumbled it up and crumble it up and wet it. It gets loosened. It's not pressure. It's not pressure.
Exactly. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
feels thicker. Even though it's not thicker, it feels thicker and rougher.
It's
But
the
that's
same thing like when I boil my paper, it changes the composition completely.
yes, yes. And I feel it's because it's not pressed anymore. And I
Yeah.
love, like you said, it has a different feel. But this is my double dipping paper, and there's a video on that on my channel. But
Yes.
you sent me a picture of Frida and her husband.
Yep.
And then, some of the papers I attached them with that folder. Remember, you sent me a strip
Yes.
of a file folder.
Yep.
Some of them I did it with this, and then I put the little stamps you sent me here and there.
Yep.
And then I put the fabric. Oh, this is this way. This is the cool thing about this. You can scrap on both sides.
Yeah.
And this is some coffee dyed paper that I double dipped. It has blue and green. And then look, I have a little mini pocket with the mini tag.
So adorable.
And then
Oh.
cool because
But you're done. I haven't even like barely started yours.
oh yeah, I worked on it. Well, yeah, because I thought I had to show it to you. I'm like, oh my gosh.
No, you said, how about if we do one next week and show how we're progressing? I thought you meant like progressing, not how we were done.
I had to make, see, here's another little pocket that I did. And then, look, you are sweet. And then I grabbed some of the Tim Holtz flowers.
Yeah.
And then
Well, look at the little envelope you made.
With the little lid, leaves coming out of it.
That is so cute.
And I have a video on this coming out.
Okay, good. Because they're clamoring over there on the chat. Are you gonna make a tutorial? Are you gonna make a tutorial?
And but the one I made, my tutorial is the same but different.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You sent me
the what?
That paper. You sent me this paper, but I wrinkled it, I sanded it, and then I stained it. Look, to change the
that's
color.
my eco paper.
I think so. It feels like it was acrylic, but I think some kind. And this is some other paper you sent me. Then another fabric. It had a flower, so I just cut out the flower.
It's funny. I recognize all the different pieces. Isn't that weird?
I try to put all of them in here. And then on the other side, I did some journaling as well. Look, I did sort of like a pop-up. Look.
Oh my gosh. That is so cute.
Look at that. And here's the sun.
Oh man, you've put me to shame. Now I really got to step it up.
Look at the little flower.
All of my people over there are going to say, Rosemary, so you're just doing what for her? You just did what? You're working on your jelly plate?
Oh, no. I have different ideas that I want to throw out there in ways you can junk journal other than just a book.
Yeah. Uh-oh, did you freeze up? She froze. Whoops, there she is.
Oh, more. Look, I did put that fabric right there.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's my favorite thing is the salvage edge. That's why I sent you a piece of it. I just love that stuff.
And look what I did. I did a mini book. So you would miss the book. So there's a little book. You could actually open it. But I just stressed it and made it look all junky.
Yeah.
Open it and I drew some leaves on it.
Aw, how adorable. Now, what's the diameter of those circles? Is that like about 2.5 inches or something?
You know what? I roughed it. I kind of see the thing is with this, I can't just go like this and then trace it.
Because it's smaller in the bottom, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's really smaller. It's smaller on the bottom. Not only that, but you got the thickness of the glass.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I cut it roughly, but then I wrinkle all of them.
Okay.
So I just wrote little things here and there. She
wrote me little love notes.
Yes, I did. And see, I sometimes use ribbon or that lace you sent me.
Yeah.
You know, some of them I use staple, like on this one. There's
Uh-huh.
a staple. You can stitch it as well,
Uh-huh.
but it goes and goes and goes, I guess. And that little edge you sent you the little edge, it's also right there. You see it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The fabric edge. And then this is another paper you sent me.
Yep.
And then I guess that's it. This is more paper I put in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can just put it in there. And you know what? There's different ways you can name it, or you can, because I like to make my junk journals with a purpose. So
Yes.
okay, what am I going to use this journal for?
Yeah.
So this, I thought about maybe, like, how we all have a bucket list before we die.
Yeah.
We can have a jar.
A jar list.
You know what I mean? So and every one of them can be a wish or something you want to accomplish on your list. And you could do a bucket of wishes, a bucket of many different things you could do, and it's a way of journaling as well. You could also like make it traveling, or you could also um collect, stack them differently. I don't know, but this is what I got.
I love it. I'm looking over here. I wish I could find it. I have this book. Um, I got stuff everywhere. I thought I had those books right here. Uh-huh. Now I can't find it. But anyway, I'll look for it in the coming days because I have a book on different kinds of binding. Where is that book?
Binding?
On different types of binding of books, so how to make books.
Uh-huh.
And in that book is a book inside of a jar, just like yours.
No way.
Yeah, and I've been telling myself I was gonna make one, and I just haven't made one. But when I look through my book, which I'm trying to find right now, when I look through my book, that's the one I just love the most. I go, and I don't know why I didn't make one, but I just love it.
Yeah, well, it breaks my heart to hear that somebody else already made it. I thought I was like, the
No,
only one.
it's published in a book and everything how to make it.
Wait,
But you're gonna learn because you're new to junk journaling. I don't think there's anything new. It's old that's become new again. You know what I'm saying? It's been around and then nobody does it, and then somebody does it again, and they
I
go,
love this one because it'd be simple because you can just use the little puncher, the little hole puncher,
yeah.
and it's like small and doing that.
I don't know why I can't find it. Now it's gonna drive me crazy.
Well, you better find it. I'm dying to see it.
Oh, what did I do with it? I know Johnny bought the same book not too long ago because she goes, look at this book I have. And I said, oh, I already have that book. And it was really cool because it had that, oh gosh, where would I put it? I've got all my bookmaking books in one spot and that's not there. But see what happens is sometimes I take things out of the studio and take it over to my house. And then I forget that I left it over there. So I bet you that's where it is.
Oh, okay.
I bet you it's over on the table where, on the coffee table where when I go over there and just kind of hang out and relax and stuff. But I even if I'm just hanging out and relaxing, I'm still looking at my craft stuff. I don't know how to sit and relax and not look at my craft stuff. So maybe it's over there. I'll find it. I'll find the book.
I'm not done with the one on the video, but you want to? Well, I'm gonna show you.
The one that's going to be the tutorial.
Yes.
Okay, show us if you don't mind.
This is one kind of thing that I'm working on, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, let me see. Let me pull it up. Okay, This is possibly this was, I thought, the lid.
Yeah.
And and so I didn't do it after all. I made something else to show. Look. Where's my, oh, she's right here. But I changed my mind. That was gonna be the lid to my jar.
Oh, okay.
This is the lid to my jar.
Oh my gosh, look how cute you guys. Okay, I haven't seen that before anywhere.
Because I noticed that this was so deep, I was like, I can't just put a lid on it. I made this. It says made in the US. See, I paint this with that
Yeah.
enamel
Uh-huh.
uh, paint, and then I sand it off. But I'm not done sanding it off. But it says made in the USA, electric, and the number 1.
Now, is that the part of the did you use the original lid, or is that part of your
Oh, this is a can.
Okay. Okay.
So, and I was trying to do some, those little gauges.
Yeah.
Thing, and then maybe put one of those Tim Holtz little arrows.
Yeah.
But
Adorable.
I'm not gonna do that after all. And I did this instead. And then I frosted the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't see inside. Well, you can I see. This one's more organized in colors.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But on the video, you'll see what's inside here. And
Oh, you hear that, lady? She's really good now. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? You can't see what's inside there unless you go watch her video. Cha-ching. Hello. Click if you like.
Let me tell you
Subscribe and like.
This is not dried yet. This thing, I finished it this morning.
Oh, okay.
The base to this is not dried because I use that other silicone, but it's not dried, so that's why I don't want to pull it out because it's full of glue with it right now.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much the only reason. Now I'll give you a hint. This didn't match what's inside, but this does.
Okay, so it's very, very organic inside.
Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much what I have been doing, working on. I didn't know that there was other jar journaling, but
yeah. I wish I could find that. I don't know where it. I'll find it. Right now, I'm gonna get a link. They want a link to your channel. Hold on one second.
look what I got in the mail today. I just want to share. Look at this beauty.
Is it good stuff?
Oh my gosh, look at this. It's like, I don't know, like very early 50s.
Oh, wow.
I know. I thought it was lost in the mail, and it said it was here, but it wasn't here. And I changed the mailman for like a couple of days. I can't put it in my office.
I have some of the old tickets.
Oh, you have some?
The old ones, the A, B, C, D, F ones. I don't know if you've seen those older ones.
That is so cool. But yeah, I got it today. I'm like showing it off to everybody because I'm so excited.
They're still closed, right? All the Disneylands?
I think they're gonna open this month.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. See, I have a Minnie Mouse tattoo here. You see how she's wearing glasses because I wear glasses? And when my husband, you see, she's making half a heart, and my husband has a Mickey with glasses too because he wears glasses too, and he has a half a heart too. So when we hold hands, they're like, okay.
Cute.
You want to hear something funny? The whole point why I wanted Minnie flying was because I wanted balloons, and I wanted the Mickey balloons. But once I told the tattoo artist, and Actually, this drawing, my husband drew it for me. And I said, I want the Mickey balloons, and we had it drawn, tattooed, and everything. And I was like, wait a minute, they're not Mickey tattoos, Mickey balloons. I was dying. I was like, no, I went through because it hurts right here, like
I bet.
so bad. The tears were just coming out of my eyes, but
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine.
it's yeah.
I'm too much of a chicken for that stuff.
Oh man, it hurts a lot. But yeah, that's my Mickey infatuation.
So, do you have anything else that you have made that you didn't show us last week that you'd want to share with them?
Well,
And
other
if
than on my videos, like something I'm working on, other than my videos.
anything that
Oh,
you've made that's part of your creativity that you'd want to share with them? They can
I
kind of see your style. I mean, I think they already know by the few things you've showed, but just in case you have something you want to share.
haven't attached my makeup on your thing. I think. What do you think about me putting it like right here,
Oh, that
or
would be cool.
or on the bottom? See, I think this is especially good for those people that like make and sell their stuff.
Yeah,
Because
so then they can put that can be their tag.
exactly, it's like your piece of art, your piece of.
Yeah.
So you tag it, you tag like this one, how I tag this one.
Yep.
You tag. So if I give this to somebody, then it will be, hey, look who made it for me and what year she made it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Did you see my last video with my little creature?
With which one? I think I saw your last one.
Oh, you saw my little fuzzling, my little pet?
Your pet. Oh dear. Let
I
me
have,
think. My brain is a little too crazy. Let me think of what was the last one I saw you. It wasn't the globe. It was the one after the globe.
yeah, it's on the globe. I haven't done it on the globe. I started making art tags.
Uh-huh.
Um, Usually in the back, I like to write what I made the tag with or what colors I used.
Yeah.
And in this one, since I glued on here, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna lose my info, so I put it right here.
Oh, cute.
So I showed you my little fuzzling, right? My little pet.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's asleep.
Yeah, I forgot you showed that. That is so cute.
So, um,
Is that felt?
it's a magnet right here. It's a magnet. Oh, the little thing? No, it's
Yeah.
cotton.
Oh, okay.
I just shaped it and shaped it, and then yeah, he looks like one of those little creatures from Dr. Seuss. Now that I'm
It
looking,
does. It really does.
I'm like looking at the screen. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, is that he's gonna in every layout that I make in this book, because this is the book where I want to journal or keep like account of all my collections.
Yeah.
I have a lot of collections. I collect scissors, old scissors. I collect old radio or music stuff, and I collect like old clocks. I collect all like movie projectors. I collect gauges, like those
Oh yeah.
electric. I collect old casters. I mean, I collect all kinds of stuff.
Oh
So
my gosh. Do you have like baskets full of this stuff or what?
some like the casters I do, but the ones I have, they're like rusted and like so old.
Yeah.
And I have little ones, big ones. Like this one's a big one, but look how old this is.
Oh man. You would love this bucket I've been keeping. Oh boy.
So
Wait.
I love this kind of stuff. My cave is this. So remember I was telling you that I'm gonna rename my channel.
Yep.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna rename it. I don't know what you ladies think. Because creativity sounds like, I don't know.
I can't say it at one time.
I can't say it either. I get like
It
so.
makes me feel stupid trying to say it because I can't.
Okay, I thought it was the only one. I told my daughter, "Mama, it's my channel. I can't even say it." So when I say "Welcome to Chris Translated," oh my channel. So
Because I was trying to tell the ladies the name, and I couldn't even get it out of my mouth.
yeah,
I said,
so
this girl has got to change the name of her channel. Her channel's too cool to have a name you can't even get out of your mouth.
so it's like Creative Incorporated or Create My Creative Cave.
But at
One of
least I can say that.
the.
At least I can say that.
Now, this is not done. I'm not done with the lid. Now just realized I'm not done with this. There's more to come.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so what do you think? Creative Cave or Creativity Inc. Incorporated. I like Creativity Incorporated.
I like the incorporated one. It sounds really funky. I like that.
Right? Like I'm serious, but not really.
Yeah,
Like I'm faking trying to be serious.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, and my biggest collection that I have is oilers.
Is what?
Oilers.
What the heck is that?
Like the little pump thingies that they put on the car, or
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I have maybe 40, 50 of those.
Oh my goodness.
That's what started it all. And I collect
Downhill after that, right?
oh my goodness. And I collect, well, you guys know that I have like a mazillion. I have like in my studio here, I have, uh, I don't know, maybe 40 plants.
Yeah.
I have a lot of plants, like the cheapy ones, the nicer ones, the big ones, the little ones. I mean, I have them all. Not all. I wish I did. My husband would.
That makes it really like a real cave in there.
Yeah. That's what I like. And my husband would kick me out if I filled it up with more. He's like, you can buy as much junk as you want, but it's just as long as it fits in your little
Your
space.
space, yeah.
He's like, why don't you put a shelf on top of your head so maybe one day I'll fall over you. I was like,
Okay.
I know I drive him crazy with all my junk. So how my son made this little boat.
Yeah, you were saying. I forget if you said it on ours or on your video. You were talking about that little boat. It's so cute.
You know what? I forgot to talk about it in my video, but I showed it, but I didn't talk about it. But I'm gonna make another something like this, similar on that one.
It's adorable. I love it.
I already told my son, and I already hired him for the day. Did you get are you gonna use the penny? Have you used it yet?
No, this is what happened to me. My life got thrown upside down. I had a bunch of sales that I needed to fulfill, and right in the middle of all of my printing, I ran out of ink. So I go and I got some more ink, which nobody had it, so I had to order it. So I had to wait a couple of days for that. Once I got the ink and I put the ink in my printer, for some reason my printer wouldn't print. It just it wouldn't print at all. I did everything. I went to the manufacturer. I went, talked with them. They're all limited because I guess they fired everybody. And so then I go, oh my gosh, I can't exist without a printer. And so I was like, in panic mode. And so then I contacted people in town. Nobody had a printer. At least not what I was looking for. Online, you couldn't get it until like the end of July. I needed it like yesterday. So this is what my week has been like. I'll say, so finally I had to end up getting something online. I had no choice. And I had to pay kind of sort of top dollar because I needed it fast. So they said, oh, okay, I ordered it and I was going to get it today. I got an email today with, sorry, now I'm not going to get it until Thursday. So basically, that's been my week. I've had a week of a panic attack, and so that's what I've been doing with my time.
Well, let me show you how I did my penny. I put it. Let me
I
see.
started on your cover though.
I got it. I got a penny. I put my penny here, and I used it as a button to hold my envelope closed.
Oh, I might have to steal that idea.
Do it. Just do it. Do it. Do
I
it. Do it.
know.
It's cool as long as you
Here, I'll show you what I started off with. Here's
do it.
here's the beginning of the front.
Ooh, I like it.
So this is that that piece of fake leather that you sent me. Whoops, I lost her. She got so excited she left. Oh, there she is. You left for a few seconds. This
Yeah.
is that's the what is that? Like, I don't know, whatever it was. The
Yeah, I think
this
craft paper, no?
this stuff.
Craft text.
No.
Oh, that one?
This stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's what this is. And then the craft text
Oh, that's
is going to be the
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 spine.
spine. Uh-huh. And then this is part of that tree that you sent me.
Mm-hmm.
And I put that on the back also.
Ooh, that looks pretty.
So that's the beginning. That's all I've got done is the cover. Well, part of the cover. It's not the cover isn't done yet, but um
Yes.
that's where I've gotten so far. And I had
Make
a feather and I put the feather
like
because I was thinking, because you're very earthy, and so I thought, oh, let's just go with the natural slash, I don't know. Anyway, so that's about all my brain could handle this week with
no,
everything
no, no. A
else that's
lot. That's
going
cool.
on.
Make sure you sign it like on the back or on the front and put
Well, I
like
have to make something like you're suggesting with the metal
yeah.
or something.
Yeah, I like the metal because it's different. It's not a stamp. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's very unique, and they're all going to be one of a kind.
Correct. So now this one I do like I had to practice to do my signature backwards because I did this. This is from the back, but
Oh.
I was like trying to practice my signature this way. Like
Doing a Zorro on it, huh?
I, I felt like Leonardo da Vinci writing backwards. We'll call it the Vinci signature. And then
Yeah.
I did the date on this side, so I don't have to do it from this side. So I get two different kinds of color. I get the clean color, that
Oh.
color, but um, I just once I sand it, I gotta sand it for it to look like that. And the more you sand it, the more I take off the black. But oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, cool. I like that. And I do have some stamps I could use. I have some metal stamps. I got them, a couple of years ago. They were at some place for clearance, like, 90% off or something like that. Because those things are not cheap.
yeah,
But when they're 90% off, they're very, very cheap. So
yeah. Those are cool. I don't have what are they called? The thing with the two wheels that cuts and embosses things. What are they called? Oh, come on.
uh the what?
The thing that you cut the you emboss and you use the dies with.
Oh, yeah.
What is it
Um
called?
yeah, don't ask me, my mind is blank. All the ladies know. Like the Big Shot and all those things. I forget what
Yeah.
they're called. I know
What are
what
they?
you mean though.
I have Let me see if I can. I have this. Watch. You want to see what I want to turn?
Yeah.
I have this
Oh,
leather.
that looks, that reminds me. I know it's not what it is, but it reminds me instantly. I had a flash back of when my grandmother would make me go to her old washing machine. She would never give up
Yeah,
her old one, and she had one of those crank things where you had to go make
that
it go through.
that's what actually I have been looking for. Looking for that to so I can try the embossing and die cutting on those.
That
But
would, I think that would like cut all the way through if you got one of those things.
you know what? This like I tried this, right? So
Yeah,
and these are metal and these are
yeah.
really cool because this is a metal a leather cutter. So it
Oh,
has a
okay.
and you just push the letter and pull it through and it cuts the letter thickness and
Mm-hmm.
so it cleans it, right? And you can
Wow.
and stuff and it's very sturdy. I got it I got it on a flea no, what was it? I don't know. One of those I got it for $5. And
Wow.
it doesn't work if I just push the little thing through. I thought about um putting it in between these, putting it through and
Yep.
pushing it through. And I figured it would work and it kind of works, but it wants me to turn this. And if I hand turn it, it works. But I want to solder. I don't have a solder. I know how to solder, but I don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it to get it soldered. I'm gonna have it soldered here, a little handle,
Yep.
so I can turn this and I can use it as a die cutter.
You can't, there's not a room in there like to put a screw in. It has to be soldered
Oh,
in.
yeah, it's too little.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I don't know if you can see. Let me see. Look, there's no room. So
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
wanna attach something. I can take it off and put it back on.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, this is where the blade goes in that cuts. It's really sharp. I took it off because I didn't want to get cut. But
Mm.
yeah, that's not what I want to use as my die cutter. I wanted to do the washing machine one, but they're too big. I can't have it here on my desk.
I know they're gigantic.
The last one I saw was like it was really small compared to the ones I've seen, but the
Mm-hmm.
last one was like a foot and a half wide by like maybe 2 feet tall. And I
Yeah.
was like, I can't sit that on my desk, and I don't even die cut that much. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, so that's kind of
Easy.
where I'm at in my stuff.
That is so cool. Yeah, that's the first thing it reminded me of. I go, wait a minute.
And that's what I wanted to do. Use. I was like, I'm gonna spend $200 or $100 on a die cutter. Might as well be fancy and it fits my room. Because I really don't have that much plastic in my cave. I
Yeah.
have mostly metal and wood. So I figured like this plastic thing would be like
Well, you
nice.
could always, just get a regular one and then cover it up with your cans.
Yeah, I could always do those things, but I wanted to be more original to the whole thing.
Yep. Yeah.
And like those those dryer roller thingies were perfect for my first idea, but they're really too big.
Yeah.
And like you said, it really might cut through because the rollers are so big.
They're so strong and they're so hard. There's no
Yes.
flexibility. I mean,
Hmm.
that was the reason why, you'd practically cut your finger off if you got too close because it just sucked everything in and smashed everything. So I think it would like just kill whatever it is you were trying to go through.
I
Oh
don't know.
my
I
God.
don't, one of my first videos, I did this. I love this so much. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I love the textures. But one thing that I hate from buying paper that is all beautiful is that there's no texture on it. You're like, oh my gosh, look at this. And like, don't go like this. Like you look at it and you're like,
Yep.
you want to touch it because
Yep.
you look for that texture. And when it's not there, it's like, oh,
And then I hate that they do both sides because then I can't pick which one to use.
like this one of my favorite ones. Look how pretty this is. And then on
Mhm.
the other side, it's like, so, so I was like, what if I copy it somehow? So I started, I don't know if there's somebody already invented this idea, but the Polaroids, I'm calling them poly art because I'm turning the little piece of paper area where you would have a picture. I'm
Mhm.
turning to some kind of like, instead of a tag, instead of making a tag, you make a Polaroid.
Mm-hmm.
So I started copying these. Here, watch. These are the extras. Like this one
Mm-hmm.
is this one right here.
Okay, well, with that, you're gonna have to be very careful because everything is copywritten.
Oh yeah. But this is my own paint. Look, it's my own paint. This is not me not making a photocopy and putting it here. This is me making the paint.
Oh, you made that. You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't copy it. I mean, you didn't photocopy it. You.
Go get drink. Look. And
Well,
then
you did such a good job. I thought you did take a picture of it.
look. Look at the texture on it.
Ooh, I love that. Those are
And
my colors right there.
and this one is I don't know. Actually, this one is like this one, but I think I tried it again because I kind of didn't like it. Watch. Where's the one oh, here you go. See how I did it too differently?
Yeah.
And see how, let me see, let me look for the actual paper. Is it this one? No. Wait, is it this one? No, so the green on the side. This one. So, which one you think looks closer?
The one on the right.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my first ever attempt. And I was like, what the heck was I thinking? So, but it was my mistake trial. And then I did this one, which is this one. But see, all my texture.
I
This
love
is
it.
this is what's it called?
I don't know.
And this is me using plaster.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I use plaster a lot.
I do too. My favorite
And
thing.
yes, and then a stamp. It's not even the same stamp,
Oh yeah.
but it just has words, and
Yeah.
people, it just doesn't
Doesn't
look.
matter.
Yeah, because it has words.
Yeah.
So I did a few of them. I did this one. This one is let me see. This one. Oh, this one's kind of this one. Another thing though is that these are squared and these are like rectangles.
Yeah.
Cut some of it and figure out what part of this color do I want. So I kind of like cut it on this side, cut it on that side, but this is this one. And this is a strip. This has a little strip on the top, and
Mm-hmm.
I did a strip on the top.
Mm-hmm.
But see, it's not a copy.
Right.
I know people were thinking like when I first showed it, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, that's your fault because you're so good. I mean,
See,
if someone else had done it, they go, well, that wasn't done a really good job of copying that.
but yeah, it was just because I needed that texture. I went
Yeah.
like when I first grabbed it, I got to the car, I opened it, and I was like cutting the tape, and I was like, oh, it's not texture. But in my head, I wanted to touch something like.
Diana, a few of them in the chat would like for you to go one by one with the first Tim Holtz paper pack. If you can go through that slowly so they can look through it, and then go slowly through your stuff.
Okay, let's see. I know I have that one. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
But my black looks a little green on the screen.
I know the screens don't always really look.
And this looks purple.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at them and they both look black. But yeah. And look, the stamps are kind of similar.
Yeah.
Okay, that's this one. Well, you guys seen this one.
Yeah.
Let me see. Then I got to look both sides.
Yeah.
I think I wanted to copy this one, but I was like, it's a.
You almost have to have a stencil for that one.
And then I did this one. And then these, I did.
Uh-oh. Tim Holtz is attacking her stream. Oh, we lost her voice. Diana, can you hear me? We can't hear you if you can hear me. Uh-oh. And she's not reading the posts, so she's not going to see, even if I put on there. Can you guys hear her? I can't. Let me know, you guys. Can you hear her? Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. So I guess when that went in and out, somehow that stopped her volume. I think she knows. It looks like she's trying to adjust it. So we'll give her a couple of minutes. Whoops, maybe she doesn't know. Anyway, she might figure it out. But look at how beautiful that is. Oh, that's a good idea. You guys are just too smart for me. Hold on. I will do that. Maybe she'll see that. Hello, hello. Oh, she can hear me. Okay. Thank you. Good thing I wasn't talking about her. Okay. Yeah, we still can't hear you. Thank you. Rats. I thought we could talk about her. Yeah, you can hear us, but we can't hear you. Still. Just so you know. Uh-oh. She left. That's probably the best. When she comes back in, the volume will probably be back. I have to dry these. Okay, back to distressed. I don't think these are like doing anything. Are they supposed to like do something? They don't look very exciting. Oh, my poor doggy. My dog's barking and barking and barking. I don't know what he's all excited about. I wonder where my book is. That's crazy. It must be at the house. I'll flick some water on it. Okay. I did that already and it didn't really do anything, but I will do it again. I follow directions. Uh-oh. I just heard firecrackers. That's why my dog's all upset. That one guy, he does not like stuff like that. Whoa, too much. Hold on, guys. My husband probably doesn't know. He probably doesn't hear it, and my dog's getting very upset. I gotta go out in the yard and let my dog inside. I'll be right back. Okay. Dogs are getting a little upset. Oh, there she is. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you
Oh,
hear me?
I hear you typing. I hear you now. I had to leave for a second. Some people were doing firecrackers, and my poor dogs were all upset. I had to go next door and go let them in the house.
Okay, cool. Can you hear me now then, right?
Yes, perfect.
Oh, cool. Look, this is another one.
Oh, neat.
The trick is just to match the color. If
Yeah,
you get color matching, I think you're okay. But if
yeah.
you don't match the color, then this one I had a hard time matching it. But
It looks
it's
beautiful.
I think it's from here. I think I cut this part right here
Mm-hmm.
and sort of like this. Like from
Mm-hmm.
here that way.
Yeah,
But everything's plaster and a stencil on the stamp.
it's beautiful.
And this one, oh, I did this one too, I think. Yep, I did. Let's see if the screen shows me the colors, sort of.
Yeah, that looks good. You can see the colors.
But see, completely. Oh, this one, I kind of like hand wrote it.
Cool.
Similar. And then I think that's it.
Ami's laughing at you.
Oh,
Ami, they're in the chat.
why? What did I do?
You said, "Oh, just match the colors and everything will be okay." She goes, "Yeah, ha ha ha!" Like we can match the colors.
Oh, you know what I was told? My grandpa made ribbons, handmade ribbons, and he would color match exactly colors just by looking at it. Maybe,
Oh,
maybe, maybe,
so it's in your blood.
maybe. Yeah, he would have those big old dies. And back then he was born in 1901, I think it was.
Wow.
And I back then, there was no machines that match the color
No.
like Home Depot does and Walmart.
Yeah.
But yeah. See, I even did the numbers here on the side.
Very cool.
I think that's it. This one, I think I showed it to you guys already, right? Not all of them are my favorite, but some of them are.
So I just wanted to emphasize to the ladies there in the chat what she did, and I haven't even figured out how to use distress inks. Just to put it out there, okay? Just so you know.
Yes.
Still trying to learn how to do the distress inks. Just throw
So
it in there.
I'm trying to figure out if this tag thing is fun for me or not. Like, I mean, because I enjoy the
Well,
tags.
you like to be challenged, so I'm sure it's fun for you.
Yeah, it's just different. I did like a lot of tags. At some point I was like tag, 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 tag.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, I need something other than a tag. So I started, thinking of ideas, empty canvases that I can turn into, a little piece of art. So I figured these I have made a few of these in different things. I just, instead of painting them, I have also done like, I love these. Look at, I just ripped the paper, the leftovers, and I just ripped them.
Mm-hmm. Look
I
at that.
thought
Wow.
I thought these were the best. I was like, and the other ones, I was like, forget the other ones. Look at these. And then I have a big stamp that I use these with. Uh, I use this thingy majingy
Oh my gosh.
for these stamps right here.
I think she's got a stamp, you guys.
Right? And I have it right here, like by my desk. So I'm like always staring at it just because I want to stare at it. Look at it.
It's gorgeous.
And it has like the
What do you
number.
think that was originally for?
It might be like accounting, some kind of like, I don't know, but because it has
The dollar
a
sign?
dollar sign. That's why I thought it was accounting has a dollar sign and the cents.
Hmm.
I don't know, but the guy I got it from, he sold it to me for $2, right? And he says, I have another one if you're interested. I said, I'll be here next week. So I figured maybe I can give it to somebody like on Facebook, like do a giveaway.
Right.
And I went like 5 weeks in a row. And he's like, I forgot to bring it. Or he's like, it's in the truck somewhere. He'd always give me these runarounds. I stopped going, but if I see more, I'll let you guys know. I loved it
Go
so
to
much.
you go to that. What's the name of that? Is that Kobe Swap? Is that what its name of it now?
No, yeah, yes.
Yeah.
It's like a Swami flea
That
market.
used to be pretty cool when I was down there.
Oh man, I love it so much. Me and my husband go every morning, and we eat over there the Mexican pozole, menudo,
Oh
and we share a
God.
bowl. We share a bowl, and we both grab like knickknacks. We're both artists, so um, we both grab like
Do you grab for
stuff.
the same stuff for different reasons?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Do you grab the same stuff but for different reasons?
No, he grabs like he's working on his photography,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been grabbing like lighting equipment
Oh, okay.
and stuff like that. And for me, it's like things I can create with, like
Yeah.
this, and
Repurpose.
yeah, or things I can add on my collection.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what I do all the time. I've been thinking about incorporating like in the beginning of my channel because I go and get something cool every weekend, like literally every weekend I get either a plant or something old
Yeah.
every week. And so I was thinking maybe I should add that to my video and say what I got.
Yeah. Your latest
Acquisition.
yeah, your latest acquisition for your incorporated
Yes,
cave.
cave, whatever. Yeah. So I was thinking of doing that, and I was like, but I wonder, because I don't know if it's okay to mix like other things that I do, like I want to do this greenhouse for my ferns because I have a lot of ferns and they require a lot of humidity. And I
Uh-huh.
was, do I show that on my channel?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what somebody told me when I very first started. They said, when you do your channels, don't mix things up. Don't do this and don't
Yeah,
and this
that's
and
what I
that.
thought about.
But I'm gonna tell you, I think that's wrong advice. I
Really?
I think all these ladies that are there right now, they're not interested in just one thing. I think people
Yeah,
that are
that's
artistic,
what I
they have
figured.
a lot of interests. And even
That's
if
what I
this is your
figured.
current interest, they're still interested in other people's art form, no matter what it takes. So
Right?
I think
Yeah.
that advice about keeping your channel just about one thing is a bunch of baloney. That's just my personal opinion.
You know what? I figured that like whoever's in this channel, for example, right now, you guys are all makers. You guys all like to create and you know make things, and a lot of it is for fun and for art, but a lot of it you want it to be functional.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time you want it to be artful, and you want it to be you guys like to express yourselves.
Yep.
And I feel like sometimes we're lacking that as I feel like sometimes the women is like, oh my gosh, you got to be girly and you can't be like working with cement.
Yep.
And like for me, my first love was woodworking. uh
Mm-hmm.
Carpentry is my first love. I
Mm-hmm.
know I learned how to solder before I learned how to sew.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, you know what? Remember how last week I couldn't hear you on the channel, and
Yep.
you were saying like you go to Home Depot because I watched the whole channel, the whole video after,
Uh-huh.
and you were saying that you go to Home Depot to smell the wood, and if you
Yep.
could, you get perfume. My husband makes fun of me because to make it smell more, you got to scratch it.
Yeah.
like an itches, itchy scratch sticker kind of thing. And I go, and I smell it. And he's like, "You're disgusting. You need a bug or something." And I'm like, I can't, I can't go to a Home Depot and not do it. Like, I have to, like, at least while he's in line to pay for it, I go, "Give me a minute, baby. I'll be right back." And I go, and I run to the line, and like, at least gotta touch that, the nice oak. Oh, I love oak. But oak is so hard to work with sometimes because it burns if you don't have the sharp blade. So I hate that oaks burn, the
Yeah.
blade. But yeah, I love building anything out of wood. And so we have a mini shop here at the house. And so
Yeah, my husband's always, cracking up about me doing all that kind of stuff too. About, I don't know, maybe around 15 years ago, he gave me the nickname Sledgehammer Rosie. He called, and it was because we used to like get homes and we'd refurbish them. And so sometimes he'd come back home into the house and a whole wall was missing because I had sledgehammered all the drywall out and everything, and
yeah.
making a
I
doorway
I
where there
work
wasn't.
I work construction too, and I also I had a mechanic shop. Me and my mom owned a mechanic shop for a while,
Hmm.
and I went to go get certified as a mechanic for ESA certified.
That's why you like the cans.
Yes, that's why I like the Oilers too, because like I love doing all that. I remember one time our neighbor in our other house came and knocked on my husband, and he's like, "Do you know how to install a radiator?" She's like, "No, but let me get my wife for you." So yeah, it was funny.
Let me show you this can of stuff I have. I don't remember what's in it, but I've been saving a bunch of stuff. Oh, where'd it go?
This one had one of those windows from Tim Holtz, one of these thingies. No, not this one. Like the frames.
Oh, where did my can go with all my stuff? I got this the other day.
Show me. Oh my gosh, that's to hang. That's to hang. Oh my gosh, that's to hang your wreath on your door.
It's what?
It's to hang your something on your door.
No, 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 not this. This is from an old Victorian home where you slide. What am I trying to think? Pocket doors. It's for pocket doors for
Ah,
old
okay.
Victorian homes, and because I literally removed it out of my pocket doors. that's the that's the only reason I know what it is. Where did my bucket go with all my cool stuff? I lost a bucket. I tell you, ladies, I have just past week I lost everything. Um, I think mentally, not physically, but mentally, I think this is like the most chaotic week I've ever had.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's see. Let me get my thing out of the way so I don't put a hole in my jelly plate. Don't want to do that.
Is this what you're about to show me?
What's that? I tell you, we're twins. You guys, is this freaky or what? Okay. I have. Oops.
There's a company down here in San Diego that sells vintage recycling items for your house.
Yeah.
I think like reclaiming antiques or something like that. And they have those beautiful these, but they have the ones that are like all designed and they're long and
Yeah.
skinny. Oh, they're really nice ones. They're like $15 to like $30 each.
I
And I
know.
was like, I'm gonna junk it. I really don't want to pay $20 for it. Look, we got the same one. Exact same one. How dare you?
Romantic.
This is crazy. But mine is
Yours is
painted.
brass.
Yes.
Mine's not.
Painted. I was thinking of leaving it like that.
Oh,
And
this
some
one's
of my
brass.
mines are all brass. They came out of 19. What did that guy say? 1820 hotel or something like that. He said.
I don't know what this is.
And then I also have ceramic brass knobs.
Yeah, I've got some of those. I think those are in the other. I think they're still over next door. I've been slowly bringing all of this stuff over so I can like play with it.
Oh, hold on.
Look at this cool thing.
Look at this one.
See, I bring one out and she's got one bigger than mine.
Oh my gosh. No, I don't have a bigger one. But look. Remember I told you I collected them. I have these.
I know you're going to be jealous of this.
That I am.
Look.
You should put it on my journal.
And for how old this gear just like, it just goes like, you know, it's so smooth. And this, I'm trying to remember where this one came from. At one point I knew. This is the top. I'm going to have my husband refresh my memory. We took this out of our house.
Oh, yeah?
Because our house was built in 1903. And there's a lot of gizmos in there that were left over from who knows what they were. They left the gizmos, but the actual thing that it did is gone. Oh, and I had this. This was like to a bell, front door. There would be a bell inside. Here it went. Bring, bring.
Oh, yeah.
It was an old-fashioned doorbell.
Okay, oh! I got these on a display on my wall. Look at these. I love these things. Like, I have so many of them.
Okay, I'm sure you've got 100 of these too. You've got these old locks?
I don't have them old. I got some new ones.
Well, throw some paint on them and they'll look old.
Right? That's what I thought.
Yeah. And then chip the paint away.
You want to know another collection I have? Remember I was telling you I collect gauges? Look.
Oh, now that's cool. I
got a lot of these too.
I have no gauges at all.
These are all. All these is in I have it on a display on the wall. But look,
I got another one. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I've got. Where is that?
I have it on you, but it looks new.
I have one that's clean, like this one. I cleaned it, and I don't know if you can see it, but see, it has all that yours has there on that side. When this is clean, it looks very similar to yours.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. I don't know if it's old or new because I got it like this. Now, is it old? Is it new? I don't know.
No, that's old. That's old.
So that's where I'm at. And this is like.
And this is like a little lock thingamajigger that was on one of the little.
The windows. Or the windows, no? Yeah,
well, this one was on a door, but I think it's originally to a window, like you say. But it was screwed onto a door to shut it. I mean, on a latch, sort of like a latch.
Yep.
And that was.
So if you ever come down to San Diego, we should go thrift, like antique shopping.
Oh my gosh.
I would go crazy. Do you come to San Diego often? Because I know you used to.
I haven't been in a while. That's where.
Oh, yeah. That's the key goes. Yeah.
That's what this goes in.
So that one is just like this one.
Yeah. That's why I knew it was old. Anyway, so that's just a little bit of the junk I've got. That's the stuff I've moved over here to play with. And then I have a bunch of hinges. I think these are brass.
Oh, I've been wanting to buy some of those because I made a raised garden bed for my vegetables.
Uh-huh.
And those would be cool to reinforce the corners of
Yeah.
where the leg and the base hit.
Yep.
So it reinforces, but it also looks cute.
Yeah.
So I've been looking for some of those to reinforce my corner, but I haven't had any luck.
And this is what? Anyway, that came out of my house too. I can't remember which door opening that came from. Oops, and here's another one of those.
I have drawers organized by like this is my wheel drawer. Then I have a drawer with I have these. Then I have all this in a display. I just went and pulled it out of my display. I try to be organized-ish
Yeah.
in my studio. But
well, all of this is just in a bucket. That's how organized I am. It's just in a bucket.
Me and my husband traveled to trade shows in Vegas,
Uh-huh.
and I got this little cool thingy with drawers. So it just made it easy for me to like organize my stuff on there.
Very cool.
But yeah.
Where do these go? Uh-oh. This one I think I know they're supposed to go. Like, uh-oh, that isn't it. That isn't it. And I reused. I had a bunch of other stuff, but I completely we had when we moved into the house, there was the kitchen was like the size of a butler's pantry in an older home. And so I knew that wasn't the original kitchen. Well, the lady that lived behind us, she was like almost 100 years old when we moved here. And she knew the original layout of the house. And she said that the room that the current owner was using as like a family room, that room was the original kitchen. So what we ended up doing was moving the kitchen into what was being used as the family room. We put it back into the original room, and all this stuff that I found all over the house, whoops, we used it in refabricating the kitchen. So it has a lot of the original elements from the home.
That's so cool.
And then I went around getting salvage stuff. And then the things we couldn't find, then we tried to replicate it and make it look like, it was old. And redid the whole kitchen. So that was a lot of fun.
Sounds so fun.
Lots of fun.
So yeah, my dream is to build my house from the ground up, but I'm getting old, so I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to show you these Polaroid art. I like it because you can put these thingies on the bottom.
Oh, neat.
And you can put the Tim Holtz ones, the little smaller ones with the little handle, or you can put a belt, or I don't know. I have made this one. I actually took it off. Look, it has a hole right there and right there because it had one right here. And I like how it has like two different creative spots. You know what I mean? You can create down here.
Yep.
But you can also create in the center. And then you could also create an album.
I was going to say, you could use the back if you wanted to do journaling or gluing or anything like that.
Correct, yeah, because you could, I'm thinking to make these into a book. Like this, back to back. And make these in a book. And maybe pockets and stuff. But I don't know. It's a lot of stuff.
I know. That's what I mean. There's just too many things to be interested in. And,
Mm-hmm.
just throw it all out there and let the ladies choose, which one they want to be inspired by.
That's true.
Doesn't mean that every single thing you put out there that they're all going to like the same stuff. It'll be for different people.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. But anywho,
Very cool. Very cool, ladies. So how many here are inspired?
I hope I inspired. But I'm mostly excited about this. I wish it would say the year. But look how old it is.
Oh, poor Ami has to go to work now.
Look at the color that it was. Look at the color that it is.
Oh, wow. That was on somebody's wall.
Yes, look, it was. That's where he had the little tack. He actually had it here. Look, it fell. Put it back on. He fell back. Put it back on. He had a few of them. He had like Universal Studios and stuff, but I'm not interested in
Yeah.
those. I love this one.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, Ami, just keep on doing it. Keep collecting the garbage.
No, that's what my husband calls it.
Oh, they want to know if you have a Instagram or a Facebook
I
group.
do have
Not
a
group,
Facebook.
but-
It's that great activity.
well, why don't you change that too? You can change it on
I
Facebook.
am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am gonna change it. I don't know how easy it is to change it on YouTube, but I do want to try to change it on YouTube.
It's pretty easy, but you can only do it. I forget what it is. Either one or two times you can change it, and then you can't change it anymore. You have to wait quite a long period, like over a year or something.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah. So, make sure you've got your name, make sure it's typed in correctly.
Yes.
You won't be able to change it for a while.
Yeah, I like the name Cave because it is like a cave. It's like um a it's sort of like not a big room, but it is biggish. It's
Mhm.
like I don't know, 14 feet by like 12 feet,
Mhm.
and like it has so much junk and stuff in it that I consider it my cave. So
Let me read something here. Trying to see. I think I've missed a lot of stuff over here, like usual. Okay, so Kim wants to know, do you see what CJ still on for me? I don't know what that means. What did CJ? I don't know. No, the answer is no. I don't know. I know nothing.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but in my video that that I showed you, this is a Walt Disney press quarter.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, and it fits perfectly on these things.
That's so cool.
Perfectly. I put a piece of acetate so I don't lose it,
Yeah.
but man, it fits perfectly in there. And
I've forgotten all about those.
yeah, these I've only seen them at Disneyland,
Yep.
but I couldn't put this way because it didn't look right.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up putting the coin sideways, but I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it at all.
No, Kim, I did not see. I didn't see it. You'd have to retype it because I wouldn't know where to begin to look.
And I do use this every day. Like I do have my phone in here.
Mm-hmm.
And look, it doesn't even like, because it's leather, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it was made to last.
Yeah.
I bought this jacket out of a yard sale for like $5. And I was so blessed that this guy was like 3X because it was like a lot of leather. So I'm gonna.
Uh-oh, Lucy says she has a rolling mill, which I don't know what that is, but I have never used it.
A rolling mill?
Yeah, I have no
Is it
idea.
for food? It sounds
I,
like it might
I
be
don't
for food.
know. I don't
That's
know
my,
what it is.
that's my husband's department. He cooks. Oh gosh, to die for. He's an artist. He's a creator.
Yeah.
So when he cooks, He likes to create new flavors, new textures, new colors, like just put new things together with each other. Oh,
So he makes up his own style of
this,
cookies.
yeah. Well, he'll grab, for example, he made a Philly cheese um sandwich thing, and the things that he adds on it that they're not out there and stuff is like, can I have four, just for later on? Like, he just cooks so good. People like love. He makes his bread from scratch. So like the Philly sandwich, it's like he makes the bread, he prepares the meat, and he like does the whole 9 yards. He does these banh mi sandwiches that are like to die for. But yeah.
Oh, look. Okay, and now I read what Kim had to say. Oh, first, Lucy says that piece of equipment is for rolling out metals. Um, and then Kim has let us know. Uh-oh, what happened?
For metals, the lady that sold it to me said her grandpa used it for leather. She even sold it to me with leather pieces.
How cool. But the one she has is for
Oh,
metal.
the one she has.
Yeah, the
Oh,
one she's talking about, it's for metal. And then Kim's let us know how sweet. She says that her son had passed away from cancer when he was 18. And CJ, she's one of our ladies there in the group, Colorado Blue Skies Boutique. CJ is, I think that's what she said, CJ. Oops, I lost it. That she's going to create a quilt for Kim made from her son's clothing. How
oh
special is that?
wow. That is incredibly
Oh
special.
my goodness.
That is so awesome. So
Okay, the
awesome.
reason Lucy brought that up is that that machine she has will flatten the coins. That's why she brought that up.
Oh, okay. I
Mm-hmm.
see what she's saying.
Uh-huh.
That would be cool if, um, once I start making my own products, if we can start doing these kind of things, like embossing coins and wood and other harder things to emboss.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because, I feel like we've been junk journaling in paper for a while, and I think we're ready for other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
know you are.
I'm always ready for other stuff. I'm always doing some kind of goofy thing.
You know what I liked about this jar journal?
Uh-huh.
That I see that this jar is kind of square on one side. So I want to buy more of these. Well, I have a couple more, but I'm going to stack them like this on top of each other.
Oh.
So they'll kind of look like this. Because see, this one's kind of flat too. Like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a little display. You can put it next to your journals. Kind of like.
And you know what's so funny is I don't know where they are right now, but I got a big old case of the brand Ball that does the cooking, I mean the canning jars.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
got I got a big old case of those. They're a
That,
little bit bigger than the ones that's in your hand. Yeah, exactly. I have a big old case of those, a little taller than that one. Not too
I
much
had to
bigger
get
than
this
that.
one.
Yeah,
Look how
not
cute it is.
yeah, that's why I bought them. They were so darling. And I got them purposely because I do kits once a month, with the ladies for
Oh,
some
yes,
kind
yes.
of journaling stuff. And so I bought those because I had seen, you know, the the little journal in the jar in the book. And so when I guess it was back in January, um they had the little small ones. I haven't seen them since then, but I have a whole big thing with
I,
those
I love
jars.
I love the idea. I looked it up everywhere, like Pinterest, and I looked it up in YouTube to see if anybody else had created something like that. And I was like, I didn't see anything. And I was like, could I possibly be the first one? And then you burst my bubble. Thank you so very much.
As soon as I find that darn book, or if I can't find it, for sure I'm gonna get Johnny to get a picture of that page that I'm talking about to
Oh
show
my
you.
gosh, I am dying to see it.
And it's really cute. I wish I knew. It's probably next door. I'm not even gonna bother looking for it over here anymore. If I can't find it right away where my normal books are, then for sure it got put in the next door at some point. I gotta get this bucket out of here. Or maybe, wait one second. I'm replacing this. No, it's got to be next door. There's no other place it could be. Oh, wait a minute. Hold everything.
You found it?
Well, I found some of the books I'm looking for. Let me see if the book that has it is here.
Well, go ahead. Finish bursting my bubble.
I think it's in one of these books. Hold on.
See, now if I'm gonna stack them next, I'm gonna make a display for next to my books, and I'm gonna stack them. But I want to have all the same size jars. I don't know where I got what this came in though. It has no brand.
That almost looks like that. What's the name of that company? They sell a pesto in those little jars like that. Classico.
Yeah.
Classico
Okay. That I do have that one, and that one is more of a hexagon.
Oh, okay.
And it has the lid is also hexagon.
Because I've got a couple of those.
We did some ladies from my church, and and somebody I think brought some of these to the canning session. We all brought like cans and stuff, and I think that's where I got this one from. So I don't know where she would have bought it from.
I'll find it.
Yay, I can't wait. Just rip my heart. Just do it. But they didn't have this in it, did it?
No.
So yay. Yay me. Something different, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's
not
not
done.
This is a different kind. It's not exactly like what yours, but this is a different kind. This is when it stands straight up. Can you see that?
Oh.
It opens this way instead of that way.
So it is a book, but it's just standing in there.
Yeah, but the one you did, there's another there's another one like that in one of these books.
Like this way. Goes this way. And I like it because you can lay it flat and journal on it and then put it back in there.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's in the one next door. But anyway, that was a jar one also, just that it was horizontal.
And it doesn't have pop-up on it like mine.
No pop-ups.
Yay, something different. I'm so broken, but it's okay. I forgive you.
Me, I didn't make it.
I know, but you're the one that burst in my bubble.
Poop. Oh, what power I have.
The only thing is that I want to align this Frida Gardens thing like to here, and it's like trying to play with like I don't know,
line it up,
moving water, because you want to move it and then you can't move this, and it's like see, I like how it looks, but I want it to be like, I wanted to frost mine, but and it's I might take it off or I might sand it down a little bit. I'm not done with the project, and this lid is only like 50% done with what I want to do next. But I might sand a little bit because I wanted those streaks, you know. So I might get a very very grimy sander and make lines on it.
Well, it's not in this one, so it must be next door.
I believe you. Is the other one accordion too, or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how they pull it out. Um, well,
you know
that's
what? What my idea was from it? That toy, that Mexican toy that you go like this, and then I see my daughter. She had a jar of, I don't know if it were wishes or dreams or scriptures, but she had a jar of a bunch of little pieces of paper in there, and I was like, you gotta pull it out and open it and
uh-huh.
I figured this is kind of cool, but I guess I'm not the only one thinking that.
Hey, they probably made books like that 500 years ago in something that wasn't really a jar, but looked like a jar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. I forgive you. Just kidding. Just because you said 500 years ago.
Oh my goodness, it's too crazy.
Oh my
Well, I
goodness.
probably shouldn't show you my tin thing because now watch, ladies. I'm going to show her my little tin type I made, and she's going to show me one that she made identical to it.
Oh gosh.
Okay, bring it out. Bring it out.
Bring what? Oh no, I haven't made jewelry ever.
Show me that you made something just like this, only better.
I don't wear jewelry, and I'm not into jewelry
Oh,
at
I don't
all.
wear it either. I love to make it.
No,
And well, originally, well, this what these are going to be made for is I'm going to end. These are supposed to replicating tin types from like the 1800s, and I'm going to incorporate them into some journals and stuff. But I had done some smaller ones, and I thought, oh, wouldn't that make a cool pendant, you know? And so
yeah.
I already had made all of these beads with fabric,
Mhm.
except for, of course, the silver ones. And so I thought, oh, wouldn't that look cool if I got all my little paper beads, fabric beads, and incorporated it in with this little tintype. So that's how I came up with that idea, and that was a lot of fun. Um, and I thought, oh, she probably made them with her cans already.
No, that's one thing. I've never been like, because I don't even know what would make. I don't even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't even know what I would make as necklace and stuff. I don't know.
Well,
For me, like, I make my things because I want to use them. Like,
oh,
this one is to journal my collections. This one is because I want to journal my travelings.
well, see, that's where we differ. I'm glad we found something that we're different from. I don't do journaling. I hate doing journaling. I have no interest in doing journaling, but I love making journals. So when I look for ideas, they're not ideas for me because I'm not going to use them. It's ideas I think that might be a little different or that will draw some attention from the ladies and say, I didn't think of that, or I haven't done that, or I want to buy that, or let's do a kit with that, or can you show us how to do that? And so that's what motivates me to try and come up with something, just a little twist to whatever is out there already. Because, like I said, everything is out there. And, but it's that twist that you put to it to make it kind of your own.
Gotcha.
And like you putting that cap up there and that 3D thing, that's your own, that's yours, you know?
Yeah.
And so that's my motivation is I'm always trying to come up with another little fresh idea that the ladies will enjoy doing. And, they're very supportive of me as far as when I come up with my goofy stuff and then I put my kits together and then we do them together. So,
That's really
and that's
awesome.
sort of like a self-imposed challenge I have in myself that I have to come up with a new twist every month. And
Yeah.
but that's good for me. I like that. It motivates me. It gets me going. As long as my printer is working, I'm a happy camper. But when my printer stops, I gets very stressful. But I
I
know
bet.
they're understanding. I know they're not putting any pressure on me to get this thing out. It's just self-imposed pressure. When I say I'm going to do
Yeah.
something, I do it. And then when I can't, then I kind of freak out a little bit. But I'm okay.
That's cool. That's really good. That's really good. I'm trying to have different ideas. You know, the thing with the can, it was like a lot of people are liking it, and I'm glad because you don't want to be doing same thing everybody else is doing. You know.
Yeah, exactly. There's plenty
So
of people doing that already. And that's what I told them at the beginning why I liked what I saw you do, because it it's getting so, and I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just making an observation that when we go to somebody else's channel and they're showing you something, even though it's beautiful and they've put a lot of
yes,
effort into it, it seems like an info commercial. They're saying, I got this from this person, and I bought this from here, and I
yeah,
learned this like so and so's this, and and so the whole flip through is an infomercial, and which is fine and dandy, but it's wearing a little thin to grab my attention. And I'm sure there's other people I'm hoping there's other people out there
and you
that
can't
want.
afford them. Like so many of them. Like there's a point where you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta buy that too. I gotta get that too. Oh, where's the creativity when I don't know.
Well,
I
that's
don't know.
why a lot of the ladies that are here, they do, what I would call alternative type art. It's not like mainstream things. Of course, all of us buy stuff and all of us love buying different
Yeah.
things.
Oh yeah.
But I think they're really pushing themselves to put a little twist to things, and be interested in looking at something. Maybe, they might have a tool or a product and they never thought of using it a certain way or doing a certain thing with it. And so that's where the creativity comes in, where maybe somebody else can say, hey, have you ever thought of doing this with this and that and that? Oh, not really. And then do something different with the products and the tools they already have. I mean,
Yeah.
simple things like fabric. I mean, people have been making beads with fabric forever, for eons. Who knows? Hundreds of years they've been doing that.
Yeah.
Then it kind of slows down and people don't do it for whatever reason. So if you kind of like bring up, like recycle, old ideas and bring them back and then see how we can adapt it to, like, most of the ladies do like making their books, their journals and stuff. And
Mhm.
so how can you adapt, those, you know, um, old ways of doing things into a new format, So
Yeah.
that's my motivation. My motivation isn't to make myself a journal so that I can journal. No way, Jose.
Oh, yeah, like that's how I started creating stuff because I wanted to journal stuff. I want to travel, so I want to write down the places I want to go, and that's why I started doing all that mumbo jumbo.
Mm-hmm.
But anywho, well, I think I gotta get going. I
Time,
gotta, I,
time to
I
eat
gotta.
your husband's yummy dinner, right?
No, I gotta go to UPS and deliver a shipment. My daughter's finishing it up for me. I was working on an order that I gotta ship out today.
Oh,
My
okay.
beautiful, my teenager daughter is finishing it up for me.
Wow,
Um,
very nice.
yeah. So my husband said you gotta work for us. That has to be your first job. And so
How old
you know,
is she?
she's 16. She's gonna be 17 soon. So we gotta do the
Oh, yeah,
whole.
she's the one you made all those flowers for, right? For quinceañera?
Yeah, her sweet 16.
Yeah.
I made a
Oh,
gazillion.
16, not 15. Never mind.
Yeah. So I made a bunch of them, different colors. Her color first was gonna be olive green, and
Uh-huh.
then it to blue, and so her sweet 16 dress was this color, like a dark blue. It was really nice. And so the pink flowers and blue flowers went with
Mm-hmm.
her theme.
Cool.
We'll see. But yeah, I gotta finish it up because they open UPS from 7:30 to 8, so I can drop off my package
Oh, okay.
at the end. So she's making Remember, I tell you that we can print on shirts and stuff, but that's because we print on shirts. We print my husband's artwork on shirts, and
Mm-hmm.
so she's finishing up that order, and I just gotta take it to the postal service right now.
Oh, cool. Very nice. Well, we'll be looking forward to the change in your name of your.
Red blood reflectivity.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when I say it. You know what I mean?
I
That's
know.
exactly how I feel every time I say it. Hi guys, thank you for coming for reflectivity. And I'm like, ugh, did I even say it right? Do people even understand what I say? Oh gosh, my husband makes fun of me, but so I am gonna change it. I don't know when, but I am gonna change it.
Very
And
good.
I'm gonna finish this, and I'm gonna show you guys on a video.
That'll be really nice.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it will be the same, but I'm gonna try something different on it. See how it comes out.
And if I've seen it before, I won't tell you.
Please, I just can't. No, do tell me. I need to know. My heart is broken, so it's okay. If you see it, just tell me. I don't want to go around acting like a monkey when it's been there, done that. You know?
Exactly.
No. A good friend tells you.
Okay.
Right?
I'll be nice. I'll let you know.
Yes. Anyways, so I gotta let you guys go. I don't know if you're gonna continue on your life, but
I'm just gonna talk with the ladies a little bit, the update of all my fiasco of stuff, and then I'll be heading out too.
okay. Well, it was a pleasure again
Thank you so much.
being with you. We'll have to find another excuse to get together again.
Hey, when they're done completely, we'll show them done. I mean, yours is done, but mine's not.
Yes, we'll get together again. Maybe show you guys a sneak peek of whatever it is I'm working on.
That would be wonderful. Just let me know, and we'll
Well,
set it up.
it's been a pleasure, like always, ladies. Although I can't read your comments, I've read them before, and I do appreciate your comments. And I appreciate you guys coming over to my channel, and supporting. I know you guys do it because Rosemary tells you guys.
No,
You
no,
guys
no,
are
no,
like,
no.
go over there.
I can suggest it, but if they don't like what they see, they're not going
No,
to
of
go
course
back.
not. Yeah,
They like
but
they like what they
it's
see.
just it just shows how much your ladies like care for you, that they'd be like, hey, if Rosemary says it, let's go check it out.
Oh,
So
well, thank you.
I feel like you are very well loved by your followers or
They
subscribers.
take care of me. They take care of me.
I can definitely see that, and I'm very very happy I have met you and run into you. You're my sister from another mister, I feel.
I think so.
I mean, come on, who else collects the crap we collect?
You'd be surprised, these ladies in here. They got some pretty scary stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
I'm really glad. But yeah, I'm glad we get together, and let's do it again some other time.
We will, definitely.
Okay. Well, I'll see you guys later. I gotta go. My daughter's staring at me like
Uh-oh.
Mama, come on, let's go.
Okie dokie. Tell her, all right, we're going.
We're going. We're going. Thank you guys. And my son's like right here asking me for his phone. 'Cause
Oh,
that's why
wow.
he's being a good.
That's a long time for him to be without a phone.
For real. Nah, he's a good boy. He's not into the being on the phone. He likes the PlayStation, but not the phone so much.
Oh, okay.
I
All right.
appreciate you guys' time. I'll see you guys later.
Thanks again. Take care.
You too. Bye bye.
Oh, wow. Can you believe that stuff she makes, you guys? It's unbelievable. It is so cool. Well, for those of you that got here later, I just want to give you an update on the kit. I was supposed to get my printer today. They notified me today that I will not be getting my printer until next Thursday, a whole practically week away. And so I just wanted to let you know, there's not, anything I can really do about it except stress out And so I figure if I share it with you, then maybe I can release the stress and I won't be so stressed out. But that's where I'm at right now. So there's nothing I can do till next week. So I guess what I'm going to end up doing, what I call free time, because I can't work on the kids. I'm going to start editing what I have for the plaster journals and finish up the videos for that. And I'll really be ahead that way. I mean, guess I'm ahead. It's the 25th. I mean, no, it's the 26th already. And that will, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with August. But it will have to do one way or another with the plaster stuff, so we can have some fun with that during the hot weather. Yes, I will definitely. I can do that right now, Lucy. Copy. Paste. Hey, how come it didn't go in? It's there now, right? Yeah. Here we go. Anyway, so that's the scoop with me, you guys. Now I got to figure out how to make her journal look cool. Mine looks so normal. How do I compete with a journal in a jar? And here I am trying to figure out how to use distract oxide inks. And she's replicating Tim Holtz papers. Oh my gosh. Oh. So if you ever really want to feel like inadequate, just bring somebody in that makes your talent look like that. Oh gosh. I think it's so cool to find people that do something different. I'm really attracted to people that you know, do their own thing. I love that. Okay, make it out. Oh, wait. Wait. Lucy, I like how you think. A jar inside a journal. Holy moly, I've been looking at this all wrong. Oh man, but I've already used up some of her stuff. I like how you think, Lucy. Now I got to rethink all this. See, I was getting so normal. This is the beginning of her journal. Look how normal this is. Look, it's normal. Well, that might be kind of, no, but see, all of her stuff is so not normal that if I give her something normal, then it becomes unique. You see what I'm saying? In her stuff, this is unique because it's just so normal. Or maybe I need to put like make a tin just for her journal. This isn't Asian, so I have to make a different tin type with a picture of a jar. No, that won't work. That won't work. Tiny jars in the journal. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I don't think I have any that are tinier. I might. I don't think so though. Let me see if there's any small. I have some other ones, but they're bigger. And I just put in an order for a whole bunch of cool jars because I'm collecting stuff to do an apothecary kit for you guys. And I found these jars that just are so cool. It's got the little what do you call those things? The little toppers with the like the eyedropper type things, but they come in different. The glass is colored glass. They're really cool looking. So I ordered those. So I guess that'll probably be like September. Probably September's kit if I can find enough stuff. It's because I can't get around and run all over the place and go into every little shop I used to. It's hard to find stuff, especially cute special stuff. So I'm trying, ladies, trying to find some cool stuff. I think these are Timmy's. Oh, did somebody in there say that Timmy came over and gave me a thumbs down? I got a thumbs down already? Oh my gosh. It must have been Timmy when I was talking about him. He didn't like us replicating his papers. Make a tiny journal to put in there like was in the book, the little horizontal one. That'll work. And then, I better not say anymore. She might watch the end of this. She might watch it. I'm not saying anymore, ladies, what I'm doing. I have a plan. Thank you for your suggestions. It made my mind spin around a few times, and I like where it landed. All right. I know exactly what I'm doing. See, I feel better already. I was getting all stressed out, like, oh my gosh, how can I do anything that she has something different? Done. It's all done. I got it. I got it, people. I bought something. I can't remember what I bought. I wish I could remember. But look at this really cool card that was in the purchase. It's all a bunch of gears, like steampunk gears. I don't know if you can see all that. It's kind of a small card, but it's really cool. It's all just a bunch of rusty metal. I can't remember what I bought. Because I don't buy stuff like that. So he must have been selling something else I wanted. Can't remember what it was. But I just thought that card was so cool. Anyway, that's all I needed to share with you guys. I thought you were leaving, Amy. Oh. I knew what you meant, Amy. Thank you. Oh, you're showered and ready to go. Very good. Yeah, I think around here we're gonna in our state, our town. I think they're probably gonna start putting back restrictions because our numbers are really going up. I'm referencing that because I was thinking I can't get out there and go get cool stuff for you guys. Um, um, Relatively, we had very few cases, but in the past 2 weeks, it has just kind of like skyrocketed. And over the weekend, there was like 500 new cases. And, because in our state, they're not really implementing anything. About the only thing they really did is they did close back, like in April, they did close down the schools and restaurants that you eat inside. Other than that, everything else was open. Um, and it's still open. And now the restaurants are open. And I go down, the main boulevard, and they're packed. I mean, the cars, they're packed. There's cars, all kinds of cars. So and the numbers are reflecting the growing activity among people. So I expect that in the month or so, it's going to be a little more restrictive. So I'm trying to find different ways to find stuff. I'm finding stuff. And trust me, you know how I like to reuse things. I got all kinds of stuff. And so I thought too, to try something new. I've got a bunch of wood and I have a plan. I asked my husband, do you mind cutting all this for me? And he looked at it and he goes, sure, why not? So he might be cutting some stuff for us for another kit, and we'll be playing with that. So I think that'll be fun. But anyway, so that's pretty much what's going on. And I'm so thankful you guys showed up and played with us, and you guys could hang out with each other. And no, you didn't miss the tintype video. I haven't done a video on this at all. I've just been playing with that during the week. I did make a version of the rust paste. I showed, how it printed for me. And I haven't done any more with that. That's going to be probably with another one. But I have all those things kind of percolating. Got all those little things plans, plans for all those things basically. What else? What else? I guess that's it for now. Unless you guys have a question. I think we might be done. Can you believe it? And it's not like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 9 o'clock. Well, we started early. I know you'll wait for me and me. Yeah, you didn't miss nothing. I haven't really been doing anything on the videos except, a couple of the lives, and that's it. I've been trying to figure out some stuff. Oh, and and to try to de-stress, I made her, in case you guys didn't see her last week. Oh, I forgot to show Diane that. If I showed her, she'd probably show us $5 she made. And she probably, hand carved them out of wood or something. Isn't she cute? Oh, I should make her a little necklace. Yeah, I should make her a little necklace. That would be cute. There. Yeah, she is cute. She is cute. This was very stressful to me because this is completely out of my comfort zone. As you well know, I do not make dolls. Well, I've made them in the past, but not tiny. It was the tininess of it all that really kind of stressed me out. And it was difficult to stuff these little things. It wasn't easy. But I guess the first time you do one, it's harder than, after you've done it a few times. So it may not be as hard if I make some more. But it was the unknown. Am I doing it wrong? Am I doing it right? Why isn't this working? Little lady. Don't cross her legs like a little lady. Okay, there we go. All right, ladies, thanks a lot. I am going to let you go. I'm going to clean up my mess here that I drug everything out to show you guys. Got to put everything away so I can have some space to work and then figure out what I am going to be doing next, which is probably doing some filming for the plaster class. All right. Thanks again, and I will see you ladies soon. Have a fun and safe weekend and try to stay out of trouble. You got that? All right. Good night, ladies.